X Receiver. The X Receiver lines up on the outside, right on the line, and gets treated like a grown man from the first snap. No free releases, no sympathy, just a cornerback trying to ruin his afternoon. This is where you put your best guy and tell him to win, even when everyone knows the ball is coming his way. It's like lining up your strongest horse and asking him to pull the heaviest load. If he can't handle it, the whole wagon starts wobbling. Z Receiver. The Z Receiver gets the luxury of lining up off the line, which in football terms is about as close as you get to a head start without cheating. He can go in motion, avoid getting jammed, and move around to find softer matchups. While the X is out there fighting in a phone booth, the Z is walking around the house checking which door was left unlocked. Different job, same goal. Find space and make it count. Slot Receiver. The slot receiver works inside, where everything is tighter and happens faster. There's no room for wasted steps or slow thinking. He reads coverage on the move and settles into open space like he's been there before. It's a bit like navigating a crowded room carrying a tray. You don't bump into people, you don't spill anything, and you definitely don't panic. Do it right, and nobody even notices how difficult it was. Possession Receiver. The possession receiver isn't here to entertain you. He's here to move the chains and go back to the huddle. Third down, 8 yards needed, defense closing in. This is the player quarterbacks trust. He catches the ball in traffic and holds on to it like it owes him money. Coaches love this type because he understands a simple truth. Games are won by doing the boring things correctly, over and over again. Deep threat receiver. The deep threat receiver runs fast enough to make defensive coordinators reconsider their career choices. His job is simple. Go down the field and take the top off the defense. Even when he's not targeted, defenders have to respect the speed, which opens space for everyone else. It's like putting a scarecrow in a field. It might not move much, but it changes how everything around it behaves. Route technician. The route technician treats every route like a piece of work that needs to be done properly. Clean footwork, sharp cuts, no wasted motion. He doesn't rely on being bigger or faster. He relies on being right. Covering him feels like trying to follow someone who always takes the correct turn before you realize you're lost. It's not flashy, but it's precise, and precision wins more often than people like to admit. Red Zone Receiver. The red zone receiver earns his keep when the field shrinks and space disappears. Down near the goal line, everything becomes physical. He uses size, strength, and positioning to win contested catches. It's less about speed and more about who's willing to claim the ball when everyone else is reaching for it too. Like fighting for the last seat on a crowded bench. Only one person gets it, and is usually the one who wanted it more. YAC Receiver. The YAC Receiver takes a short pass and turns it into a problem for the defense. Once the ball is in his hands, the play is just getting started. He makes defenders miss, break tackles, and keep moving forward. It's like handing the ball to someone in open space and hoping the defense brought their running shoes. If they didn't, it's going to be a long play. Blocking Receiver. The blocking receiver does the work nobody brags about. He lines up wide, and instead of catching passes, he's pushing defenders around so someone else can look good. It's a bit like setting the table and watching someone else eat the meal. Not glamorous, but necessary. Teams that run the ball well usually have receivers who understand this job and do it without complaint. Return Specialist Receiver. The return specialist stands back there waiting for the ball while the entire coverage team sprints toward him with bad intentions. He fields it, makes a decision in a split second, and tries to find space where there isn't much. When it works, it flips the field and gives the offense a gift. When it doesn't, it's a quick reminder that holding on to the football is still the most important part of the job.
And that's every type of wide receiver, broken down, quick and simple. If this helped you finally understand who does what on the field, go ahead and hit that like button so more people can stop pretending they know football when they really don't. Share it with a friend who calls every receiver just a fast guy, and drop a comment telling me which type you think is the most important. And if you want more fast breakdowns like this, make sure you subscribe. I've got a lot more coming. See you in the next one.